Hi, and welcome back to the Cheeky Crypto Podcast. My name's Chris, and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another important video. A video that I guess, has an element of things that are really, really important to get covered in this space. I really do feel that, there's some really interesting stuff that's happening in the space at the moment. This is the second time I've recorded this video. The first time I recorded it, the entire thing in one cut, muted like an absolute tool. So if you enjoy me making mistakes, hit that like button. If you enjoy actually being kept up to date with everything that's happening in the crypto space, subscribe, tap that bell, select all the notifications so you never miss a video. Completely off my game today. Do check out the Discord, jump in the Discord. It's absolutely free. You won't regret it. Over 6,000 people in there supporting one another, navigate the space safely. And we have some awesome courses. Risk management in crypto, very, very important, particularly when we're going through what we're going through with all these exchanges and everything. We have the Elliott Wave Theory course, and we have how to build an absolutely super duper portfolio course. So do check those out at 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦. Links are in the description. Right, let's get down to the desktop again. Okay, so we're going to start here. The SEC fires warning shots at Binance and opposes the Voyager deal. Now, it's just my opinion, but I kind of feel like the SEC is as corrupt as many other, companies or regulators in the space at the moment, because ultimately what everybody seems to let fly is the SEC, a lot of this stuff has happened under their radar, right? Under their watch. And, they haven't really done anything to protect retail investors, in my opinion. I really like to have like Gary Gensler or somebody detail what it is the SEC have actually done, or what is it that they have actually achieved, over the last 12 months when it comes to protecting retail investors and making it a fair, playing ground. And at the moment, all I see is money grab after money grab. BlockFi is a fantastic way to view that, in the respect that they're going to get paid out before retail, from an enforcement fine that they fined BlockFi. Now BlockFi is no more. They're still going to get their money ahead of retail investors. Doesn't seem aligned to your mission statement, the SEC. And Gary, you're doing a poor job, in my opinion. But is there more to this actual dispute around, or blocking of Binance trying to buy Voyager, or the Voyager deal? So is there more to it? Is it legitimate, or is there just an agenda? Because actually a lot of the people committing fraud at the SEC and in governments and powers that be, are they being found out? And kind of feel that Binance CZ is kind of the reason for that. I don't feel that's the case. FTX were commingling funds and doing things they shouldn't have been doing. You shouldn't go after the person that highlighted it. Really, it should be Gary looking in the mirror along with the rest of the cronies that work at the SEC. And it's not all of them. There's going to be good pockets of good people that work there that are legitimately trying to clean up the space and do the right things. But a lot of these people will become scum over time, because they're fighting a losing battle, in my opinion. But let's move on to one of the reasons for this actual podcast, and that is the fact that back on the 13th of November, this is a later edition. I did actually highlight this much earlier. I highlighted some exchanges I had concerns over, and the arrow here is pointing at the one that I want to talk about right now. But we had OKX, we had Bitfinex, 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗠𝗏, Crypto.com, and KuCoin. Lots of questionable things that I highlighted in the Discord, and I'm not going to get into those in this video. I also have concerns over Nexo, but 𝗕𝗪𝗪 are the ones that we're going to talk about today. They have have a very interesting setup, very similar to what FTX had, and so did these other exchanges that I highlighted in respect of the token holders. If you look at the top 10, it gives you a real good eye opener as to what's going on here. But I have concerns. I have big concerns over this, and it's interesting that, you know, and I did say that it might take some time, might be super early on some of these exchanges, and some might take a while to sort of fail. You know, look, I'm not highlighting this stuff because I want them to fail. I'm highlighting it because I want people in our community to be kept safe, and I want you to flourish and be successful in the future. You know, what I don't want is any of these exchanges to fail, and for any of this to be, you know, come to fruition and be true and accurate. I would rather be wrong, is basically the point that I'm trying to make. And, you know, some of these exchanges may go on and survive. They might actually either clean up their act, or, you know, actually resolve the issues and concerns that, you know, many are highlighting. But we got crypto exchange 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏, I think I'm pronouncing that right, experiences heavy token outflows. On-chain data shows more than $60 million in tokens fled the exchange in the past 24 hours, while stablecoin reserves dropped 9.5% in a week. And here are the details. And I'm going to drop this in the Discord for you to read through at your leisure. What I'm not going to do is cover it in the full detail of this video. You know, I want you to go to the Discord and have a look at it. More concerning stuff raised, and again, I'm not saying this is fully credible, but, you know, I'm going to go with it is, based on the fact that it's still on Twitter. You know, you tend to see this stuff get removed. Breaking, 𝗕𝗓𝗪 shuts down internal employee communication groups and feedback channels. What's going on is the question. And you can see here, lots of people question, you know, is it true? Is it accurate? But here is the chart for the token, and this is the source. Again, I will drop the source in the Discord. Now, what I would say is they're not the only company having issues. Silvergate, one that I mentioned yesterday, they've been forced to cover $8 billion worth of crypto-related withdrawals. Again, it's not looking good. And I mentioned previously, one thing I would say is we've been like bang on with a lot of this stuff, and, you know, telling you early doors, right, about some of the stuff that's happening. It's going to be not just crypto related companies that are impacted. It's going to be companies, non-crypto companies with exposure to crypto, that are also going to be implicated in a lot of this stuff, just for clarity and awareness. Wash trading will cause next crypto implosion, Mark Cuban. It's easy, I guess, to say what will cause the next implosion when this stuff is already causing it. But yeah, look, this is part of the issue. There's a lot of fake volume, and you know, companies are getting found out for it. But this isn't a crypto issue. This is a people issue. This is an issue that is found in many different sectors, not just crypto. I really do want to share that. The narrative is, you know, crypto is bad, and that is not really, you know, true and accurate information. What I would say is people are bad, not the technology. Just go have a look at Wells Fargo and look at their $3.7 billion worth of fines that they've recently had. That, you know, is barely being spoken about in the media. They are regulated, a regulated fiat bank, but they have the similar issues of mismanaging customer funds. Moving on to something a little bit more positive, and we're going to end on a real positive, but we'll start here. French central bank governor pushes for crypto licensing ahead of EU laws. The Bank of France head said that turmoil, I can't talk today, turmoil, there we go, in the crypto market proves the move to mandatory licensing scheme for crypto firms as soon as possible. I completely align. Let's get the regulation in. Let's bring in the big money. Next one, Flare airdrop. Really wanted to finish on a positive. Gains more traction with exchanges, and one of our favorite exchanges, BitGet, has joined the list of cryptocurrency exchanges to support the Flare token airdrop, which I think is fantastic news. And I believe that that's due on the 9th of January to commence, at least. So yeah, looking forward to receiving my Flare tokens. And yeah, look, this stuff is really positive. I think Flare is going to be a fantastic project, and I think it's one for the future. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything covered. Remember, we should still be cautious in this space. We should still preserve capital. That message has not changed from me. Expect further downside, more companies to fail. Crypto, non-crypto, they're all going to, have some sort of element of impact, in my opinion. So caution is the word on the street. Let me know your views and opinions in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.